Good day, everybody. This is Yin Yang with Morsels of a Thought number 1607. Sorry, I'm a minute late. I had a problem with my typing. Um, Today we are on Tuesday, TR Thursdays. Ellen Fein and Sherrie Schneider wrote a series of books starting out with The Rules. Time-tested secrets for capturing the heart of Mr. Right. These are time-tested secrets. They work all the time, no matter what technological age we are in. Surprisingly enough. And the teal color book, same color as my dress, I guess, is the one that people can refer to for a complete list of the rules. It's not your mother's rules. Not your mother's rules, the new secrets for dating, and it has something to do with the texting and the Facebook and the StreamYard. Oh, what do you call these things? Media, social media aspects of dating. And it's hard to be invisible on social media, but that's one of the things you want to do so that you can remain mysterious and don't let people know exactly when you come on. Don't let them know that you look at it at 2 a.m. Don't let them know that you're looking at it on the weekend. Look at, it's lots of rules. So I want us to consider the part where we were talking about look like a creature look like a creature unlike any other. Rule number 2. We read part of it last Thursday, and we can talk about this. Okay, the Rules Daughters came up with part of it, and I want to read that right now first. Okay. I'm just going to class. Do I really need to be a CUAO today? Creature unlike any other CUAO. We all have days when we'd rather just ditch our skinny jeans and makeup for sweatpants and a messy bun, and we definitely don't see anything wrong with showing up to a morning class looking a little less than our best. We are human after all. However, if we know a guy we like is in our history lecture, we'll probably throw some eyeliner on that day, but there's no need for over-the-top style to impress your crush during class. We don't want to look like we're trying too hard. On the social scene, though, you can't choose frump over fashion. Having the look, quote unquote, that gets you noticed isn't so much about which stores you shop at or what brands you wear. It's about showing off your style in a way that demonstrates you've made an effort without being too extreme. You shouldn't meet a guy for lunch wearing that ratty t-shirt you got at your friend's bat mitzvah back in middle school. Opt instead for cute tops that show off your body and spend some quality time in front of the mirror. You can experiment with different outfit ideas, but the basic idea is always the same. Look like you care and show him that you're beautiful inside and out. This is from the Rule Starters regarding how to show up to class and how to show up to social groups. Now, mm, we did clothing a little bit, and we did the accessories. I want to see if we did accessories. Yes, we did. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so we don't have to do this actually. Clothing. Well, I want to go through makeup again. Makeup can be tricky for some women. Either they look pale and unfinished, or conversely, they wear too much and look flashy. Neither is flattering. We tell most of our clients to go to the makeup counter of their favorite brand at a local department store and ask for a day look and a night look, as well as instructions on how to recreate both themselves. Um, this is something that I have done. Good morning, John Clark. I can see your. Oh, that's good. They're letting me see your comment today. I had made a little comment about it yesterday, and they're letting me see your face. Yay, your little icon. So I went to the Macy's counter because I liked Macy's, and I asked for a day look for work. And she put on some eyeliner and eyeshadow on me in such a way it curved a little on the ends, and it was brownish amber that matched my skin color. And when I put that on, I looked like a different person. I looked like I was awake, alert, alive, and really part of the scene. I looked like I was someone. So it makes a difference. And then the evening look, I forgot about. However, my evening look, my last evening look that I put on was for a dance party of the 1970s. And you know they used blue eyeshadow in the 1970s. So I put eyeliner on, eye pencil on my entire eyelid, blue, teal blue, as a matter of fact. And I attracted a lot of attention. It was fun, actually, for the dancing. It was fun. And also, I had had a brace on my left ankle. So, big deal. I wore platform heels that night. Good morning, Elizabeth Ann. How are you? Liz. Ha ha ha. While many women have their own personal style, we feel that makeup must-haves for a CUAO are bronzer, eyeliner, mascara, and a light-colored lip gloss. This stunning look makes a guy's attention go to the eyes and cheekbones. A tan or bronzer makes you look like you just got back from St. Bart's. After the makeover, we tell them to have photos taken to use in their online profiles. And I still have that photo, those photos that I took from that particular time while I was in the store. The store department store was in the background. And it's a beautiful shot. And I was lucky I happened to wear a color that was like dark blue, like that. Well, royal blue actually. So it stood out a little. And it was really kind of a striking photo. I liked it a lot. Um, so here we want to look like a CUAO. In the rules, time tested secrets for capturing the heart of Mr. Right, it tells you. Ah, I knew I should have put the bookmark in here first. I didn't put the bookmark in here first. I thought I was just going to grab it. Okay, okay. Meet a rules girl. Be a creature. 15. Page 15. Page 15 is coming up. 13, 15. Before the rules can be applied for the best, most unbelievable results, the man of your dreams asking you to marry him, you have to be the best you can be. Certainly not perfect or gorgeous, but the best you can be. So look your best. The better you look, the better you will feel, and the more desirable you will become to him. Maybe other men will start finding you more attractive and asking you out. So, morsels of a thought are hopefully morsels of a thought of wisdom. I want to entertain you in the morning to inspire you to have a great day. Wisdom, knowing the right things in your life to do is called wisdom. And actually going to do the right things and avoiding all the right pitfalls, wrong pitfalls, is virtue. So if we could bring virtue to the world little bits at a time, a morsel at a time, I'd be very proud of that. And I've come here 1607 days in a row to you guys, and hi John Clark, and I have done this for fun, and I've enjoyed it a lot. You guys are like my family now. You will no longer feel that the man you're currently dating is the only man on earth. Ellen Fein and Sherrie Schneider know what the hell they're talking about. You'll be less anxious and more confident, and when you look and feel good, you're less likely to break the rules. The rules, time-tested secrets for capturing the heart of Mr. Right. We are not nutritionists, say the authors, but we do know that eating right, protein, fruits, and vegetables makes you feel good, and that exercises releases endorphins, which make you feel happier and more energetic. So, in addition to a healthy diet, we strongly suggest that you shake your buns. Join the gym, buy an exercise video, or go jogging in a nearby park, also a great place to meet men who are jogging or walking their dogs. Make exercise exciting by playing music while you do sit ups. I know John Clark one time sent me some good music for dancing while I was doing my dishes. I used it. Diet and exercise and the rules have a lot in common. Both require putting long term goals before short term gratification. Pay attention to that part. You will have to experience a certain amount of discomfort when you can't eat a cookie and you can't call a man. But you want to be fit and you want to get married. So you do what you have to do. Make friends with a woman in the same predicament and jog together, go to dances together, and reprimand each other when either of you is tempted to break the rules. Also, put off all rules breaking activity. Like, I will really want to call a guy and I make up my mind, I flip a coin, I go, okay, I'm going to call him. Well, okay, as soon as I wash the dishes and then try to delay it a little more and say, well, as soon as I maybe vacuum the floor. So you put it off until you don't feel like doing it anymore, the rules breaking activity. You don't have to do all this hard work alone. They say to get a friend. They say if you're serious about finding a husband, then you must change your definition of gratification. Gratification is a man calling you, pursuing you, and asking you to marry him. Gratification is not a hot fudge sundae or a hot date where you break the rules. Self-improvement will help you catch and keep a man. So try to change bad habits like slovenliness if you expect to live with a man. Men like women who are neat and clean. They also make better mothers of their children, the kind who don't lose their kids at the beach. That's true. That's true. And I've had to work that out because there have been phases in my life where I have been slovenly, living in a pigsty. I mean, everything was sanitary, but it was cluttered everywhere. And then I've gone through stages of my life where everything was neat and I'd be wiping the dust off every minute. Oh, there's more dust on it from 5 hours ago. And I wipe the dust off of my decorations. It was really, I was on either extreme. So I think I have to find the balance, really. I really have to find the balance. Now, the authors say a word about clothes. If you walk around in any old clothes on the theory that what counts is only what's inside, not your outside, think again. Men like women who wear fashionable, sexy clothes in bright colors. Why not please them? If you don't know a lot about clothes, read fashion magazines like Cosmopolitan, Vogue, Glamour, and Mirabella, and books on the subject. Consult a friend whose taste you admire, or enlist the help of a personal shopper at a department store. Now, what I did when I read this the first time was I put in a subscription for Glamour, and I read that magazine cover to cover, but um, after a while, a few years, I would look at only the photos of the models wearing the clothes, and I'd notice and I'd go, huh, bags are bigger today. Or, ooh, they want the A line for all the dresses. You look at outlines of clothing, you look at your silhouette in the shadow. Sometimes it makes a difference if you want to make a striking figure. If you don't, if you want to make it a softer figure, then you don't want the sharp lines. So you dress accordingly, puffy sleeves or I don't know what. But look at your style. So I got that, and then I went to a department store, just like they said, I think it was also Macy's, and I asked for a professional shopper to help me. And she brought me lots of things that fit me, pants that I would never have thought to choose, black pants that were so silky, And she said, "You will be coming back to buy these again in 4 years." No, she said next year or 2 years or something like that. And I kept them for more than 4 years, I think. Um, the and then a bluish top, like a baby blue top, sweater actually. I kept it for a long time, and then she fitted me with the right size of things, you know what I'm talking about. Trying on clothes by yourself in a dressing room, say the authors, can be overwhelming and confusing, not to mention painful if you are out of shape. So it's always good to get a second opinion. Why not a professional one? Personal shoppers can help you find clothes that look good on you and that hide your flaws, as opposed to clothes that are perhaps trendy but not flattering. See, they teach you things, and um, always remember when you are shopping that you are unique, a creature unlike any other, a woman. Don't aspire to the unisex look. Buy feminine looking clothes to wear on the weekends as well as during the work week. Remember that you're dressing for men, not other women, so always strive to look feminine. While it's good to keep up with the times, don't be a fashion slave. Don't spend a month's salary, say, on bell bottoms and clogs just because they happen to be in vogue this year. In Morsels of a Thought of Wisdom, we are trying to get you some wisdom from Ellen Fein and Sherrie Schneider. The rules, time-tested secrets for capturing the heart of Mr. Right. It's the let's look like a CUAO. First of all, the clogs and bell bottoms may not be around next season, and more importantly, you may not look good in them. We know women who have gone overboard with one look, be it man tailored suits or oversized crocheted sweaters, and ended up looking overdressed, trendy, and not at all sexy. Be a smart shopper, not a runaway spender. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Liz. Buy a few good classics and mix them with cheaper items. Let me see if I'm able to touch this and make it go on the screen without. Oh dear, goodness gracious, what the hell? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't see myself now. Damn. Okay. Well, okay, now I can see myself. Thank you. Buy a few good classics and mix them with cheaper items. That is so cool. You can get so many things done with a classic, like the pants I talked about. You could do mix all kinds of clothes with that. That would be an entire repertoire. And then if you had the right, let's say, uh, I don't know. You just get the personal shopper to help you. Keep in mind that just because something is in vogue doesn't mean that it will look good on you or appeal to men. Men don't necessarily care for the waif look or like it when women wear long granny dresses and combat boots, however popular the look may be. And also, uh, what's the other one? The other one, that would look good at, oh, clogs. Not clogs, but those wedges. Wedges. Apparently, men don't like wedges. They're like, what's the meaning of that? You got the heel going, but there's no pointy heel. So apparently they don't like wedges. It doesn't appeal to men. So it's kind of a waste to have to stand that way on your toes and be uncomfortable and yet not even appeal to men. So don't get wedges is what the word is. And thanks to Edna McIntosh, the facilitator, for finding that out for us on the Rules Telephone Support Group call. They like women in feminine clothes. Men like women in feminine clothes. Wear a short skirt, but not too short, if you have the legs for it. Also, don't feel that you have to wear designer clothes to attract men. Men don't care whose label you're wearing, just how your clothes look and fit on you. It's better to buy a no-name brand that looks good, stunning, and hides your hips than a designer outfit that doesn't. While you're shopping in a department store, stop by a cosmetics counter and treat yourself to a makeover. We can all look better than we do. Many of us don't realize our potential until we get a makeover, which, by the way, is often given for free with a minimal purchase. That's true. You have to purchase something. I think they told me you can purchase something for $70 and the makeover will be free. So I wound up buying 4 items that was like $120 or something too. Pay attention to which colors are good for you and how the makeup artist applies them. Buy whatever he or she suggests that you can afford and go home and practice putting it on. Don't leave the house without wearing makeup. Put lipstick on even when you go jogging. Now, I noticed when I was in my travels, in my many, many travels, many years ago, I was uh, uh, shopping at department stores, and guess how much money a mascara was? 120 US dollars for a mascara. Oh, so I had my boyfriend at the time mail me a package of 12 mascaras and I passed them out to all my friends. Oh my gosh, $120. And then the eyeshadows were like $25. A little one, a purple one. Boy, oh God. Wow. So in some countries, they know the value of these things. Ooh. Okay, the authors say, do everything you possibly can to put your best face forward. If you have a bad nose, get a nose job. Color gray hair. Grow your hair long. Men prefer long hair, something to play with and caress. John Clark has a story about that. It doesn't matter what your hairdresser and friends think. You're certainly not trying to attract them. Let's face it, hairdressers are notorious for pushing exciting short haircuts on their clients. Trimming long hair is not fun for them. It doesn't matter that short hair is easier to wash and dry or that your hair is very thin. The point is, we're girls. We don't want to look like boys. It will be easier to feel like a creature unlike any other if you follow good grooming. Manicures, pedicures, periodic facials, and massages should become part of your routine. And if they're not, just remember to pamper yourself, treat yourself to a nice bath every so often, something, Epsom salts or something. Here we go. And the authors say, and don't forget to spray on an intoxicating perfume when you go out. Now, nowadays at work, it's inappropriate to wear intoxicating perfumes. It's inappropriate to wear any fragrances if you can help it. In fact, some soaps have fragrances that other people are allergic to, can be allergic to. So just be aware that that can happen. Just don't overdo it. Now that you look the part, you must act the part. Men like women. Don't act like a man. Even if you are head of your own company, let him open the door. Be feminine. Don't tell sarcastic jokes. Don't be a loud, knee-slapping, hysterically funny girl. This is okay when you're alone with your girlfriends, but when you're with a man you like, be quiet and mysterious and act ladylike. Cross your legs and smile. Don't talk so much. Wear black and sheer pantyhose and hike up your skirt to entice the opposite sex. You might feel offended by these suggestions and argue that this will suppress your intelligence or vivacious personality. You may feel that you won't be able to be yourself, but men will love it. In addition, don't sound cynical or depressed and tell long winded stories of all the people who have hurt you or let you down. Don't make your prospective husband a savior or therapist. On the contrary, act as if you were born happy. Don't tell everything about yourself. Say thank you and please. Practice this ladylike behavior with waiters, doormen, and even cab drivers who take the long way to your destination. This will make it easier to be ladylike on dates. I'll read the last paragraph. I'm going to skip one paragraph here. Last but not least, trust this process. You may not meet your husband immediately after you have gotten in shape, bought some terrific outfits, and practiced the rules on 3 eligible men. It may not be your time, but it is our experience that if you continue to do the rules at every opportunity and pray for patience, you will eventually meet and marry the man of your dreams. Isn't that cool? If you never meet men, accidentally go to everything, dances, tennis parties, even if you don't play tennis, Club Med. Just go, 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 show up, put a personal ad in a magazine, answer ads, ask people to set you up. Don't shy away from singles events with the rationalization that the men who go there aren't my type. Remember, you are not trying to find large groups of men who are your type. Just one. People are offended by certain smells, including body odors, let alone perfumes. Yeah, yeah, I can understand that. It really can. It really can. Yeah, I see. Okay, well, here we are, down to this, and I will see you tomorrow. I have to press a few buttons here, see if I can get it right before I zap out or something. Okay. Okay, old Kinderhook.